hate you. This is not conjecture. This is not hyperbole. This is a fact. The undeniable evidence is plain to see. They use you for sex but refuse to give you marriage. They get you pregnant and leave you to fend for yourself, without resources, without support, without help. They do this at a 77% rate. In case you can't recognize it, this is hate. They shoot up your communities. Your kids are killed. They see the damage they cause and they continue it still. They beat, rape, and murder you at the highest rates. There is nothing you can call this behavior except hate. They refuse to build resources. They refuse to protect you and work hard to make sure that the whole world rejects you. They write songs calling you bitches and hoes, and that's the way that hatred grows. So the whole world joins in dehumanizing you. They hate you and makes the world hate you too. They tell the whole world you are ugly, unloved. They call you unworthy, undesirable, and if that's not enough, they sex traffic you and your daughters. They don't see it as wrong. They molest over 60% of our little girls before they're even grown. They use you as mules. They use you as tools. They use you like fools. And to them, it's all cool. And they do this publicly for the whole world to see. How much more hateful can hatred be? They manipulate you in every way to gain your love, labor, and energy. And once they receive it, they spit on you, they hit on you, they shit on you, and they quit on you. And then they say that's how you deserve to be treated. They throw you in freezers. They bash you in the head. They kidnap you, rape you, they leave you for dead. Then they blame you for it and they laugh. They laugh at your suffering. They laugh when you're dying. They laugh at your injuries. They laugh when you're crying. They laugh at your trauma. They laugh while they victimize you. They laugh at all the forms of violence they commit against you. They laugh and they laugh. They laugh with glee because there's nothing that brings them more joy than making you bleed. So don't come at me because what I say is true. Whether you believe it or not, they hate you. And they're so proud of their abuse against you. They go live and record it so that the pain they inflict on you can give them pleasure to watch and the world can enjoy it too. They show you humiliated, dehumanized, and crying in pain. They harm you for clickbait, for their profit and gain. And when confronted with the mountain of evidence of their abuse, they refuse to listen. They've got an excuse. When you talk about it, they tell you you're being divisive, a distraction. They say you're wrong. They take no responsibility, no accountability, and their hate for you goes on. So I don't care what they say. I don't care how they feel. And I don't care about their professions of love. It ain't real. This is pure, unbridled, unrepentant hate. Their actions prove it, and they've sealed their fate. They hate you. And to show you the proof of what I say, you knew exactly who I meant when I said they.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title guys, you can see in today's video, we're going to be talking about yet again, another Dusty who's coming out here and letting us know that he don't feel like a woman should be treated well. These males are so disgusting. Why do these males continuously come out here on social media and let the entire universe know how degenerate they are? But then when people continue to talk about them, precisely coming out here letting us know that they ultimately are useless and they add absolutely nothing to this society, then they have a problem with that. We know what they will be saying is like the white men continue to put all of these stereotypes about them when these men make it so easy for everyone to come out here and drag them for the filth that they are. So as you guys can see here on your screen, this meal that looked like he's literally every single minute that he get, he's looked like he's in McDonald's. He decided that he was going to go on this Dusty with a Microphone podcast and he were ultimately going to let us know how he, just like the rest of these very much on the sorry male, he's basically useless and he don't feel like you as a woman ultimately don't really deserve anything. So guys, check out what this male had to say and then we will come back with more.
A woman is not meant to be treated well. A woman is meant to be given direction and taken good care of. So if you're trying to, always fit in somebody well, especially a woman, brother, you're a goner. To me, wow. I can categorically tell you that. My mother and my father said to me that we are here in this family. I am 42 years old right now. We are here in this family not because we love each other. In fact, my father told me I don't even love your mother. And I know your mother don't love me. And that is how it is. I can debunk whatever anybody that said they love their husband. I can debunk you right now. I am married and I don't even know what that love is. It's not in existence. I go for my class. In fact, let me use that word. Sorry to use that word. I'm a predator. I select my prey. I can't go and compete with somebody who has the same experience with me. I selectively select my own prey. That is why if you go to animal kingdom, if a lion wants to hunt, he goes for the weaker ones. Meaning that the ability of a woman making you the original father of your children, that's the only gift a woman can give to you. Every other thing a woman brings to the table is adjective.
I have been tagged in that video more than 50 times. And I'm going to say this and I hope women listen. What this man is saying is the predominant thinking pattern of most men. Most men hold that particular mindset, but some of them would not openly say it. As at the point of recording this video, the video I'm stitching has over 10,000 likes. The truth is that across all cultures, not just in the Nigerian or the African culture, across all cultures, most men do not see women as human beings. Most men see women as objects that exist for men's pleasure and for men's use. I say this because when I used to lecture in the university, I used to teach a foundation sociology class. And as part of the foundation course, I teach about hegemonic masculinity and emphasized femininity. Hegemonic masculinity, also known as toxic masculinity, is the type of masculinity that socializes men to be dominant, to be aggressive, to be successful, to be in control, and to be in charge. Now, emphasized femininity, on the other hand, is postulating that women are supposed to be calm, docile, and submit to the desires of men. And this particular picture was used in the textbook that I was using to teach my foundation sociology class. Just look at the way the lady is positioned beneath the man. And that is the prevalent understanding when it comes to masculinity and femininity. And so to all Nigerian women and African women and women across the world, understand that most men do not consider women as equals. A lot of men think they are better than a woman. A lot of men think that they are more intelligent than a woman. And you will hear in the African culture, they will go like 3 drunk men are more intelligent than a woman with a PhD. Men are socialized through patriarchal indoctrination to believe that women are a subordinate group and women do not have autonomy and women are less than men. And this particular thinking pattern is very predominant among men, not just African men, but across the globe. Most men hold this perspective, including the ones you're married to and the ones in your family. And this is the reason why I keep saying that marriage is not an achievement, because most men do not even marry for love. This man was saying that his father told him that he does not love his mother, and that's the only thing that his mother brought into the equation is the fact that she gave him children. And so men, especially African men, would marry you and have children because they want to extend their lineage, not necessarily because they love you. So dear Nigerian women and African women, dissenter men, dissenter marriage, and dissenter even motherhood. I say this because the ways men have control over women is through what? Marriage, making you a wife and making you a mother. These are the ways that men tend to have some level of control over women. But a lot of you women were in the comments very alarmed. Some of you were angry simply because you still hold that perspective that a man can love you and create a wonderful marriage and family with you. And the things this man is saying directly goes against the patriarchal indoctrination that most of you women have when it comes to the way you perceive men and the type of idealistic romantic relationship you want from men. And I am sorry to say this, but the thinking pattern of this man, even though it is very patriarchal and misogynistic, that is the prevalent thinking pattern of most men. Most men will just camouflage it and not say it and act like, oh, they support women's empowerment and all that. In actual fact, they don't. My name is Dr. Zita. I am a sociologist. If you're not following, guess what? Hit the follow button.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just another Dusty coming out here and letting us know that he is indeed despicable, that these males don't really, in my opinion, I'm not even sure why Black women are still burning these type of ways of porn into existence, if you guys ask me. So as you guys can see, this beautiful goddess that you guys are viewing here on your screen, she decided that she was going to stitch that video. You guys just also listen to what she said. And even though she were talking about male in general, I do feel like these type of ideology, they're more prevalent within the Black community, unfortunately, because just like she said, perhaps other group of male, they are indeed feeling the same type of way. But one thing we know, that these male aren't stupid enough for them to come out here and let the entire universe know how they're degenerate, and they have no problem letting the entire universe know about that. So let's talk about what this dust bucket had to say. He basically said women aren't meant to be treated well. Like, what are we talking about? This man had the audacity to open up his filthy mouth to say that a woman is meant to be given direction. You guys also heard him say his mom and dad said that they're not together, not because they love each other. This male say his dusty father told him that he don't love his mother, and he's pretty certain that she don't love him either. Unfortunately, I do believe that his dusty father don't love his mom, but based upon all of the stuff that we have been seeing with Black women continuously coming out here supporting these male, literally putting the entire life online for these group of male, I do feel like, yes, his dusty father don't love his mom, but I can assure you his mom, just like the majority of Black women, she do love this male, unfortunately. You guys also heard when he say he can debunk any woman coming out here and claiming that they love their husband. Like, what? This dust bucket went on to say, I am married and I don't know what that is. Love is non-existent. Did you guys heard when this waste of sperm say that he's about to be a dentist? I think that is so scary. And he also went on to say that he select his prey. And we already know these males are continuously coming out here trying to compete with women, right? Instead of these males going out here building, providing, protecting, and competing with other group of male, we know that they're always, I have told you guys for the longest time, this male just say he can't compete with someone who has the same experience as him. Remember the dusty Corey Combs? He literally said the same thing. He said that he only prefer women that are impoverished, and you know why that is? It's because at the end of the day, we know that these males are going to take advantage of these women financially, mentally, emotionally, and we already know sexually also, right? You guys also heard when he made the analysis utilizing the lion, talking about how they only go and attack the weak. At the end of the day, this male just confessed to something that I have been saying for the longest of time. This man had the audacity to say that them as waste as sperm, because I truly feel like calling these males men is truly a disrespect to actual men. You guys heard when he finalized with saying the only thing a woman can really do for a man is making him the original deadbeat father that we know that they're born to be, because at the end of the day, we know that these disgusting males, soon as they impregnate woman, they're gonna leave this woman, and not only them, but they're also gonna abandon the child that they impregnated this woman with, right? So you guys know whenever I saw this, I had to hop into the comment section. Now, so you guys can see this first commentator say, this is why I used to say generational pattern is real. This other one say, it reached my turn to married, see wedding remain. This one say, The pain in all of this is that he will still get some of her sister to throw themselves at him. We are part of the problem. And this is precisely what I keep saying, because these male, I think they do a very good job at letting everyone on this planet Earth know that they're degenerate, that they're useless, that they wouldn't add any type of value to anyone's life. But just like that commentator say, unfortunately, a lot of low self-esteem Black women will just ignore that, also that they can say that they have their king, right? This other one say, thank God I can never be weaker. No wonder I'm 33 years old and single. To which the commentator said, weak woman suffers the most. Be like a man and move accordingly. This one say, the only difference is he is bold to say it, but honestly speaking, this is what some men think. And like I said, I don't necessarily disagree with this notion, but these are the group of males that are literally the only one that continuously come out here and put their foot in their mouth each and every single time. But then when the rest of us come out here and call them out on their degeneracy, oh, we as Black women, we're always having something negative to say about them. And the only reason why we do is because y'all literally make it so easy for us. This other commentator say, I told my ex I am picking forms for my master degree. Then boom, he changed. He said, I am not submissive. Hey. I blocked him straight up, as you should. This one say, women are not tired enough. To which the content creator responded by saying, they are not. And I agree. She said, women want from men what men cannot give them. Absolutely. This one say, my husband told me that last night. This one say, aren't lions the one who hunt? This one say, when a man talks, listen. Don't make excuses for him. Take him seriously. This is why I will never understand women that come out here and say that they will give a man a benefit of the doubt. He's never going to get any type of benefit of the doubt when it pertains to me, because at the end of the day, just like this lady here said, men are telling women each and every single day who they are. It is the woman that decide that they're just going to ignore what these male are saying. So at the end of the day, when these male come out here and they show these women that they're demonic, who's really to be blamed about that? Hey, just food for thoughts. This one say, a fool at 40 is a what? This one say, I was talking to a guy about buying 2 plots of land, and he was like, quote unquote, as a woman, what do you need land for? That was the end. Block and delete, as you should. This one say, truly a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Absolutely. This one say 42 years and he still used the word my father and mother told me that ... To which the content creator responded by saying, because men respect other men, hence he is citing his father. This one said, this guy grew up in lawless home. To which she responded by saying, that's over 90% of men, due to patriarchal indoctrination, stop being delusional as women. This one say, I pity his wife, because he also spoke about him being married, but he don't really know what love is. That is non-existent. This one say, 42 years without sense. This one say, they tell us the truth every day, but we are in denial. Absolutely. And as you guys can see, the content creator responded by saying, sis, louder. But guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. What do you guys think about this Dusty coming out here once again on the big screen, letting women know precisely who he is? But just like one of the commentators say, women are just gonna look past that. Whatever your thoughts and opinion are, please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable, because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed Black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with Black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs, and then still let them get the credit for it.